And at the beginning of the video, that's what I said. We have to get the video that fits the spooky vibe. Which one was better? And I truly believe that it's... Welcome back to motherfucking channel. Today is going to be something that I have never done before. I've never compared two videos, especially from the same artist. I'm going to be, well, it's not even the videos. We're comparing Ghost and Thriller. Because it is the spooky season, we all know Michael Jackson is the king of Halloween. Clearly. Like, he just has it. Whatever it is, he has. So I decided this year, since last year I actually reacted to both Ghost and Thriller. I think I actually reacted to Thriller on Halloween. Iconic. I have so many things to say about both of these videos. I actually have. So what we're going to be doing is going through choreography, looks, the videos themselves, the songs themselves, and kind of comparing and which takes the lead in each category. And then at the end, I'm gonna just say what I have to say. So let's go, let's get into this. I'm absolutely ready. Get a snack, get a joint, get a blunt, get a bong, get your food, get whatever you need, because this is about to be a video, girl. Let's go. Okay, so in order to compare, we also have to contrast. So I am going to be doing, that's going to be coming up in a few categories, but let's not even worry about that right now. But before we even start all that, we have to get a baseline of Thriller and Ghost. So Thriller, the zombie storyline, it snaps. It truly does. It's different. And he took that song, Thriller, and didn't make it, because Halloween songs that people make for Halloween, they sometimes they're cringy. Sometimes they're cringy. Sometimes they're like too Halloweenish. Like, okay, we get it. But like, this was the perfect mix of that. And like I said, the zombie storyline really snatches, girl. And with the Ghost video, the video itself is just, it speaks for itself. You know, the characters that he plays, it's very innovative. The video is very, very innovative. So now I feel like we have a baseline of what both videos are about. Zombies coming alive in the night, and then Ghosts, he's bringing them back to life, well, kind of. And you know, so let's keep going. Okay, so now it's time to compare the songs. The thing with Thriller is that Thriller is the song itself is very Halloweenish. It's very spooky. Let's say that. It's what you're expecting for Halloween, you know? And then the thing with Ghost is it's not as Halloweenish vibes as Thriller, and that is true. The lyrics, I'm talking about the lyrics, just the song itself. But if we're talking about the songs on a different day, Ghost is one of my favorite Michael Jackson songs of all time. So I'm not saying that song is bad at all, because that is a really, really fucking good song. But in this case, I'm gonna have to give it to Thriller, the edge to Thriller, because of the actual Halloweenish vibes that it gives off, you know? Okay, now it's time to compare the videos. Both of these videos are great in their own way. Let me make that so clear. They're both great in their own way. They both have their wow factors, but today we can only choose one. Keep that in mind. We can only choose one. And let's talk about that. Thriller. the thing with Thriller is the zombies. And then the cute, like, storyline that, I don't want to say it's a basic storyline, but it's so, how do you say it? It's like, you know, a girlfriend and boyfriend going on a date and then some scary shit happens. That is something that you hear about in movies and stuff. I love that Michael Jackson brought that to music and brought it to music in such a smooth way and made it so classical, unforgettable, that it's truly something for the books. It truly is. And then the other thing about Thriller is that like I said, the zombies were dancing. The zombies had choreography. Like, wig. Okay, let's move on to Ghost. Ghost, that's a whole different video in itself. Like a whole, there's so many things I can say about the Ghost video. I love the fact that he switched characters so many times, you know. There was a skeleton, there was the old man. I did not even know that he was the old man when I first seen it. Somebody in the comments told me, and I was just like, bitch, come on, you lying. But no, it's him in makeup. The special effects in that video were so ahead of their time. So, again, innovative. And that's what really made that video. Well, what I'm saying is I'm gonna have to give the edge to Ghost here for the video. I think so, because even in the longer version, you know, the whole, not just the shortened video, but the longer version is just so much. I don't know. I feel like it just has more character, more depth to it. Honestly, if I'm being honest, but in the Thriller video too, that. The longer version of that video is so good, but I'm gonna have to give the edge to Ghost here for that video. And that's just simply because of the special effects. It was more scarier. Let's say that. It was truly more scarier, and that's the theme of today's video. Which video was more scarier? It's spooky season. You have to be spooky. Let's go. The next thing that we're going to be comparing is the looks. Like I said, these videos have things that stand out, and one of those big things is the looks. And what I mean by that is outfits, makeup, blah blah blah. So, and I definitely think that they need to be talked about. So let's go. With Thriller, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that might be Michael's most memorable, recognizable, legendary, iconic look, with the orange jacket, the orange pants, the black shoes, and the white socks, and the curly hair. Like, it is very recognizable. They have done multiple, like on cartoon shows, like they'll throw Thriller in there. That's how iconic Thriller is. Thriller lived on past its year that it came out. It lived on, and it's still living on. This is why Michael Jackson is the king of Halloween, okay? And that was just his casual look, just to go on a date with a girl. What? Like, can we say fashion king? I think we can. But then the switch up from the clean, nice outfit that I was just talking about, the orange, you know, to the dirty, kind of beat up version of that outfit for his zombie scenes. Bitch. What? That was iconic. It was so iconic. Everything about it, you know? It was literally looked like they just pulled him out of a grave, honestly. And it looked so good. And I don't know if I said this, but I think I was going to say it, but I think I took it out about another category. Thriller came out at a time where special effects and all that other stuff, they were a thing, but not really for music videos. I mean, he didn't really have any special effects in the Thriller video, and that's why I gave the edge to Ghost, because of the effects and stuff, but the makeup truly snapped in the Thriller video. Like, they turned, I want to say, I watched the making of Thriller. I reacted to it, and it was crazy. They literally dressed up about, I want to say, I don't know, I'm going to say about 20 to 25 people in zombie costumes, and with all this makeup on, they had to do choreography. So I think that's pretty legendary, but let's continue on to Ghost. But before I continue on to Ghost, I have to mention the glowing orangish, yellowish eyes at the end. Just, I can talk about it all day just because of how legendary it is, you know. But like I said, let's continue on to Ghost. With Ghost, it was more of a laid back kind of look, you know, the white undershirt with the white overshirt on, and it was unbuttoned. I think it was a button-up shirt, with the messy hair. But don't get me wrong, just because it looked messy, it looked beyond good on Michael, and that's the thing with this certain look. We're about to get into that. But he also had the black pants on with the black shoes and white socks once again. But this look right here was more of a mature Michael. It was more of a how do I say it? In the Thriller look, he was very young. So I mean, it was scary, you know, and it had its moments. But the Ghost look was just more, whoa, you know, like it really had a very like boom wow factor to it because it was spooky, you know. I think I just spit. But that doesn't take the hold over anything with the Thriller video. But we also have to mention the fact that he had so many looks in this video, from the dancing skeleton. And I know that wasn't him, but they were portraying it to be him, so I'm gonna have to give it a look, you know. The old man, that makeup was crazy. And then the big goblin, the ghost thing at the end, now, okay, me being a 20-year-old man, I like scary things, so I've seen a lot of scary things. Now it doesn't spook me, but if I would have seen that video when it first came out, in the 90s maybe, I don't know when it came out, I would have been scared. It's a scary thing, like I said. And the, you know, he had powers and shit, making these ghosts come alive. It was scary. It's a scary fucking video. It truly is. But with all that being said, I think I'm gonna have to give the edge to Thriller here, just simply because of how legendary that look is. And the Ghost, like I said, the Ghost look was more basic, but this look was just, and it will always be remembered as, you know, anybody knows if they see that jacket, oh, that's Michael Jackson's jacket from Thriller. Like, and that's just facts, you know? Okay, so the next thing we're going to be comparing is the choreography. And before I get started with that, I want to say both sets of dances are so iconic, so some of his best work, I will say that. And both sets of choreography were actually featured in multiple video games for the Nintendo Wii and the Xbox Connect and stuff like that. I remember, that's the only reason I know Ghost before I started doing my reactions, is because of the Wii game that I had. Yeah, and Thriller was in there, I believe, too, but I think it was in Just Dance. I don't think it was in, because I think he had a game called Michael Jackson The Experience, and that's what I had for the Wii. But I think Thriller was in Just Dance, or maybe it was in The Experience. I don't remember. But that's iconic. Years, decades after this video and this song came out, that he has both of them in multiple video games, has to be talked about. So let's get into the choreography. With the Thriller video, the dances, to say the least, iconic, legendary. You know, I have to put this down for what I'm about to show you because he invented the, you know, I don't know if he invented that per se, but he truly popularized that specific dance move, and it has been used over and over again in other people's music videos, such as Lady Gaga. I'm sure Beyonce has used it a few times. And you know, there's just many people that have used that dance move. And I feel like that might have been where it originated from, the iconic monster thing. But aside from that, he had zombies, bitch, zombies dancing in formation. Like, if that isn't legendary and iconic, then I don't know what it is, girl. I truly don't. Like, he made there was so much that went into it too. They had to come out of the grave and they had to dance in this makeup. What? Iconic, bitch, iconic, to say the least. So with Ghost, he had the ghost dancing, you know, he zapped them back to life and they, you know, came out dancing and stuff. But then he possessed the old man. And let me keep going. He possessed the old man, and like I said, I did not know that that was Michael when I first seen this video. And the old man was going off because it was Michael, so he was going off, like I said. And not only that, that's not the only legendary thing that happened in this video. The skeleton. The skeleton needs to be talked about. It truly needs to be talked about. Just because he... And if I'm not mistaken, I just watched the Ghost video. I watched the Ghost video and Thriller twice. Just to, you know, get everything flowing. If I'm not mistaken, he became the skeleton. Yes, he did. And, you know, took the fuck off with some dance moves, girl. Like, what? It's so legendary and gave us some iconic, legendary performances. And with that being said, both videos have their wow factors, to say the least. I said this before and I'll say it again. They both have their wow factors. But we're talking about choreography right now. And both have their wow factors with the choreography. The skeleton, then the monster dance moves and Thriller. You know, there's so many things. And with this specific category, I'm gonna have to break my rules and give it to both of them. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I have to give it to both of them just because it's just so iconic. These dances, they can be compared, but they can't be put above each other, and that's just me. I'm sorry. Okay, so now we're towards the end of the video. And we've compared looks, we compared videos, we compared the actual song, we compared choreography. And I think it's time that we, you know, give what is the best overall. This was tough. I mean, I wrote all this stuff down. I've been working on this video for, well, the idea of this video for a few days now. I've been wanting to do it all month, but I've been working on it for a few days now, and I've been trying to, like, okay, and then I was like, maybe if I watch them, I'll see which one's better. But it's still so hard. And yes, I am going to pick one. I'm not going to give it both of them. But I think my personal favorite is Ghost. And that's just me personally. And that's true. Ghost does have a lot more, like I said, the special effects, the, you know, everything about it was just so. But there is a but. I believe I said this. Thriller is the more spookier song. It fits Halloween. It fits the spooky season. It fits the spooky vibe. And at the beginning of the video, that's what I said. We have to get the video that fits the spooky vibe. Which one was better? And I truly believe that it's Thriller. I do. So I think with that, all this being said, Thriller is the better. But I think Ghost is the better video. Truly. I think it's more scarier. I think it's more visually pleasing. But Thriller is the Halloween anthem, to say the least. Let's make that clear. It truly is. But I guess that's it, you guys. Let me know your thoughts on everything I said, everything I stated today. And let me know what you chose. Let me know if you chose Ghost. Let me know if you chose Thriller. I was going to compare Is It Scary? But Is It Scary didn't have an official video. It just was basically the Ghost video as I seen. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know your favorite, Ghost versus Thriller. It was an amazing experience to compare these two, but at the end of the day, you can only choose one. You can choose both too. Let me make that clear though. You could choose both, but to get a better understanding, I want you to choose one. I want you to choose your favorite. So I guess that's it, you guys. Let me know your favorite, Thriller versus Ghost. This was fun. If you guys want me to do more of these, let me know. But I guess that's it. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and see you later, Spooky Legends. Bye.